Wow, that's loud. Okay, so I'm going to talk about MegaX. And now this product is going through a little bit of reformulation, okay? And I have a problem when it comes to products. I could talk like 2 hours about each of the products. So I have to be respectful of your time. We're already over time. But I want to read something to you. So everyone here is a Plexus ambassador. And you're probably wondering, why would Plexus, I mean, we have some amazing products, right? Why will they bring a complete omega supplement into the picture? You have to know that a part of multivitamin, this is one of those supplements that most physicians recommend, at least those who believes in supplements. Anyone who has heart problems, which there's a lot of Americans, high blood pressure, your doctor's are going to say, hey, you need an omega-3. So what's up with the omegas? Let's talk a little bit. I'm going to read you this. What makes omega-3 fats special? They are an integral, a key part of the cell membrane throughout the body and affect the function of every cell receptor. They provide the starting point for making hormones that regulate blood clotting, contraction and relaxation of the artery walls, and inflammation. They also bind to receptors in cells that regulate genetic function. Actually, they do so much, but I don't really have time to read all of it. But what I want to tell you that they are key on disease prevention. Anything that has a role on cellular function, like Plexus Slim, what makes this so effective is what it does to our cells. It helps the glucose get in the cell. It makes you more insulin sensitive. So why do we need omegas? Simply, we do not make them, okay? We do not make, okay, so I need the next one. The next, does it work? Okay. Your body doesn't make essential fatty acids. So you have to get them from your diet, okay? The problem is that our diets, the majority of our diets are really terrible. I have a husband that was crunchy, or I don't know, I guess crunchy before it was cool to be crunchy. And I mean, when we were first married, we lived in a house and our mortgage was $400 a month. And our food and supplement budget was $800 a month. So we've always known that you are what you eat, right? Why do I say this? Why do I talk about Ben? Ben is the most disciplined person when it comes to his diet that I know. When we were in college and I was eating Garditos and Mountain Dew for lunch, did you know, I would come over to his house and he had carrots and broccoli. And he couldn't afford really any protein besides baby food sticks. So, why do I tell you this? The man has no miss a day without his omegas, ever. He's like, oh, I gotta have my weekly sardines. That's all the fish we could afford when we were newly married, okay? So, even if you are extremely disciplined with your diet, you need the supplement. This is actually the only supplement we were buying outside of Plexus. We were crying out to the Lord for Tarl and Alec to bring on the omegas, and I was so glad when they did. The interesting part about MegaX though is that it's a complete omega. Like we were taking 3 different kinds. This has every single kind that you need. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it's all plant-based. That is really hard to do. There's nothing out there in the market. Go ahead, I dare you. Go to vitacost.com. You're gonna have to buy 3 different ones to get what this gives you. And it's all plant-based. Raise your hands if you had your fishy burps. Like, that was horrible. The gels are this big, and you burp for hours. So, I remember at convention they said no more fishy burps, and I was like, yes, I can relate to that. I had to really be careful where I took this supplement, because if you took it wrong, if you took it too far away from your food, you were burping forever. So what makes it so special is this wonderful ingredient called the ají flower. And I'm not gonna get into the different kinds of omegas, but there are a few things that you need to know. When you talk about omegas, you need balance, okay? So if you have too many omega-6, too many omega-3s and too little omega-6 or vice versa, you can create more risk. This supplement has equivalent. It's a balanced omega-3, omega-6 supplement, which is not just how much omega, you gotta have a key balance between those two specific. This one, it is plant-based, but the majority of omegas that are plant-based that come from hemp seed or even regular seaweed, they really have a very low content of what is called the EPA. And I'm not going to get into it, but you have a supplement that is not just what we need because of what it does with inflammation and in your cells and everything else, but it's a balanced omega supplement, and it's plant-based. So we have something really special. Let me see here. Oh, wait, sorry, I went too far. Research, and here's the cool thing. You know how we worry about compliance? Every single thing that is quoted on our website, you can promote. It actually, you can say, hey, it aids in relaxation. It actually helps with heart disease. You can actually say, heart disease, it is proven. These supplements help with heart disease. It lowers your cholesterol. It helps you lower blood pressure. And I read you that first segment at the beginning because I wanted you to know briefly how it does it. It is at the key, that very basic function that your cells go through before they create hormones. We need essential fatty acids. A lot of people that have memory issues, attention deficit disorder issues, depression, they're actually really depleted and deficient in omega-3s and omega-6. So this is a supplement that a lot of people, even moms that are no crunchy, moms that don't take anything else, they eat McDonald's, they say, hey, my doctor say, he's taking Ritalin. Have you heard about omegas helping with, ADD? And I'm like, yes. Okay, so you need those essential fatty acids in your body does not create them. It doesn't have the ability to create them. So this is a supplement that is gonna change the health of the people that we share this supplement with. So I am so excited, and I love the Fabulous 4. Let me see if I can get it together here. So this is like the Fat 4. And I used to think, oh my gosh, everybody needs this. Well, we're gonna have the Fabulous 3. Where's omegas? I don't have it behind me. I mean, literally everybody needs X Factor Probio 5 in an omega supplement. Even if you have great stools and you feel like, I don't really need anything, I'm great. I tell you, I share my husband's story because he's really disciplined with his diet. So I always look at Ben as my litmus test. It's like, how do you feel about omegas? And he's like, wow, this is incredible, Bibi. This is an incredible supplement. And we've been waiting for something like this. So once again, Plexus has done it, and they put in our hands something that is really going to impact your health. Let me do this here. So anything that's on the website, you can share. And I think we're did you say 90 days out? They're reformulating it a little bit. Plexus always aims to exceed our expectations. And when they don't, this is my favorite part of about our executive team, they say, oops, we gotta get this out of here. So they're removing carrageenan from the actual vegetable capsule. It's not the capsule, I guess the shell of this supplement. They want the very best for us. They want it, like they always say, we work for you, okay? One of the benefits that I will say that for me, and I'm hoping it continues to be so, I bought like 5 bottles when I heard they were gonna take it back. I don't have a big issue with carrageenan. And the pills were so small, the capsules were so small that my boys can swallow it. Most omega-3s and 6, like, they're really like this big. So I'm really hoping they keep the size. It's one of my favorite things, but I don't want to get into everything it does. I want to read to you. This information comes from the Harvard School of Medicine. I try to know just when I Google information on omega-3s, why we need them, or anything, you know how I love to say Google it, right? And if you've never heard me speak, there's a few things that you have to Google. You have to Google glucose metabolism and fill in the blank, okay? Lipid metabolism and fill in the blank, whatever someone is struggling with fertility or anxiety, and then gut health and fill in the blank. Like, the answers are out there, and you know what? Plexus didn't come up with it. I think the creator came up with the answer, and we just happen to have products that deliver what we need in our body. So, one thing that I want to share with you guys that is important is this. And like I say, I'm kind of partial because my dad just had a stroke. Because of the effects that I previously read with the omega-3s, they have been shown, this is the Harvard School of Medicine, I love reading their stuff, I'm nerdy. They have been shown to help prevent heart disease and stroke. They may help control lupus, eczema, and RA, and may play a protective role in cancers and other conditions. That's just omega-3s and 6, okay? So why am I standing here talking about a product that we don't even have the ability to buy right now? Because I want you to understand that we need this product. This has to be part of your daily regimen. Even if you love to eat sardines like my husband does, with brown rice and olive oil. You know, the man, he hasn't eaten French fries like in 40 years. Not me. You will see me at the drive-thru once in a while. So anyways, because they're key to your health, okay? So I don't want to take any more of your time. Please do a little research if you're interested on. That article is in the Harvard School of Medicine website. They have the best articles. Thank you for staying here. And sorry, wait, one more thing. She's got one more thing. I lost my. Thank you guys.